Chris Olave was badly injured by a Panthers player, and he couldn't get up from the field afterward. He was then taken off on a cart and rushed to the hospital. When Olave finally regained full consciousness, what he had to say will leave you shocked. Not only will his statement surprise you, but it's likely to astonish all football players. Stay tuned until the end of the video to get the full details on this breaking story. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more updates. Now, let's continue with the story. New Orleans Saints wide receiver Chris Olave flew home with the team Sunday after being evaluated at a local hospital following his second concussion of the season. Olave was placed into the league's concussion protocol for the fourth time in his NFL career after taking a hit to the head midway through the first quarter of the Saints' 23-22 loss to the Carolina Panthers. "Thank God. Appreciate all the love and prayers, Ima Bite," Olave wrote on his X account after the game. Olave was hit in the head and neck by Panthers safety Xavier while attempting to catch a high pass from quarterback Carr across the middle of the field. Woods was flagged for unnecessary roughness for the play, his ninth such penalty since entering the NFL in 2017, which is the most in the league during that span. Olave did not get up from the ground after the pass and was eventually strapped to a backboard, put on a cart, and driven off the field before he was taken to the hospital. Players from both teams gathered around Olave and the medical staff as they worked on him, and he gave some high fives to his teammates before he was driven off. Former Saints wide receiver Michael.thomas appeared to blame Carr for Olave's concussion in posts to his X account. "Dude, scary and panic and just throw the ball," Thomas wrote among a series of tweets about Carr. "Get him the F out of here, he is so ass." Thomas, who was released by the Saints in March after 8 seasons, has taken shots at Carr on social media several times this year. He wrote in January that he was set up by a bad ball, referring to a season-ending injury that occurred after he caught a pass from Carr in November 2023. Thomas also said at the time that the Saints weren't trying to get him the ball. Carr addressed Thomas's tweets in an interview in February and said that he wished Thomas would have called him instead. Carr said at the time that he thought Thomas was frustrated because Olave was getting the majority of the first-team reps in practice last season. "Dude tried to lie and say I was jealous of them making Chris Wr one whole time he can't even get him a decent ball. He need his ass whooped," Thomas wrote Sunday. Carr, following the loss to the Panthers, said he has love for Thomas but didn't really care for his comments. "I've had so many teammates over the years and he's like the one dude that didn't get along with me. And I don't know what I did to him. I don't know why he feels that way. I'm sorry for whatever he's dealing with to make him feel like he's got to do that," Carr said. "I don't know. But he's never called me during any of this. My phone number has never changed. I've in fact called him on different occasions, just to try. And sometimes you can try as hard as you want and it just doesn't work out. And that's okay, so I don't know why he feels any type of way. I didn't see it. I won't see it. Because I always ignore everything, good and bad. I try to ignore everything. It's unfortunate, especially coming from a player like that. But I wish him the best. I hope he gets on a team and does what he wants to do and loves it." So friends, let's now tell you what Chris Olave had to say after he regained consciousness in the hospital. Chris Olave revealed that he had recently bought one of the most famous and expensive apartments in New York City, a fact he had kept hidden from the media. Now, due to his injury, he's planning to sell that apartment because he'll need a substantial amount of money for his treatment. But the question arises, why does Chris Olave need to sell his apartment for his treatment? Here's what he shared. Olave bought a penthouse overlooking Central Park in New York City, valued at $250 million, making it the most expensive apartment in the United States today. So, friends, let us know, should Chris Olave sell this apartment or not? Tell us in the comments box. And if you also wish for Chris Olave's quick recovery, like the video, leave a comment with your prayers for him, and subscribe to the channel to share this video with more people. That's all for now. Thank you.